You know, we weren't affected by snow, although we know a lot of people have been. But yeah, it's cold. When it's cold, it's depressing. But we're looking forward to the spring.
What about this guy? Yeah, this is one of his favorite things to do. Is he loves to be outside and running around. So yeah, today it's gonna get to like the 50s here, and that's something to be grateful for because it's been cold and dreary. The sun's not really out, but it's nice. So we just took a walk. We should have turned this on earlier, but we went through some of the little trails in the back of this park that if it's over. Oh, so we just see. I'll show you this. This isn't really a happy thing, but it could be. So anybody watching, you might see there is a snapping turtle. Yeah, so he dropped off for a second there. But yeah, this is a snapping turtle who might be hibernating, or I think it's bird mating, or the other option is it may not be with us. But this this actual pond here in Nomahegan is it's a little slice of natural beauty in a very densely populated place. Like for example, here you can see
Mallards.
2 mallards. But from other videos, you may have noticed Henry and I, the pup, we've actually been on this with the kayaks and just kind of paddle around. If you remember from a previous video, down over here we released a red-eared slider, which is not an indigenous turtle to this area, but there are many in here, and I didn't really know what other options I had besides taking them to a shelter or a zoo. But yeah, you can see people take advantage. Does anybody, let's see if anybody in the comments knows what's going on with this ladder. I know what it is because after a couple of years, I figured out why this ladder is here. And if anybody knows, put it in the chat. But yeah, let's keep walking. Hey,
Oh, there's a swan.
hey,
There's a swan.
there goes our cousins. I don't want to. It's Deb and the boys. They just said hi. Oh,
Oh,
let's say.
oh, hi.
So if you guys know what that ladder is for, I'll tell you in a little bit. Let me turn this around. Let's see. So so we're just out here, Deb and team, we're just out here taking doing a walk. We were going a little stir crazy. I gotta tell you that this winter's been a little more, took more of a toll on me psychologically than previous for some reason. So I'm really looking forward to getting outside. How are you guys? How's everybody else doing out there? How's everybody making out during this winter? We're in the Northeast, so if you're watching us from a warmer place, good for you. But we haven't gotten a lot of snow, but it's been cold and dreary, and I'm looking forward to just, as we say, get out there on the bikes and getting out there on the kayaks. Something I didn't tell everybody, I was gonna make some content about it, but I was honestly, I was frustrated. I picked up I wanted to learn how to whitewater kayak, and so I got with this group, really awesome group, who you can practice inside of an indoor pool in Garfield, New Jersey, which is about half hour, 40 minutes away. And if you know anything about whitewater kayaking, you have to know how to, I'm gonna give you something to look at here. I'm gonna give them their space. But if you're gonna whitewater kayak, you have to know how to roll, which means you have to be inside the kayak. There's a thing called a skirt. And if you're upside down and you can't get right side up, you have to pull that skirt and get out of that kayak so you don't drown. Well, if you're whitewater kayaking, you have to be able to not, every time you flip over, not to just go and do a wet exit, as they call it. You have to be able to roll. And I'm gonna be honest, I was very frustrated and I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So I want to see what you guys think. I think I should continue trying it. So this is I think it's a mute swan a subscriber told me about. This fella, I think it's a boy, has been here. I don't know if he's injured. He was hanging out in the ice last time. He's pretty beautiful. I don't want to bug him. Yeah, that's our little mute swan. Let me see, I don't want to get too close to bug him. Pretty beautiful. What do you think? This is the mute swan, I think. Oh,
Henry,
cool it.
No.
Cool it.
No, be nice.
Cool it. Cool it, cool it.
Aw, he's by himself though.
Yeah. He's a pretty beautiful bird. I don't want to bug him. All right. He's like, hey now. Hey now. All right, let's give him his piece. So what's everybody else out there been doing in the winter to keep from going crazy? Let me see if I can see some of the comments. All right. All right. So if you remember this, if you watch any other videos, this bridge here is where all the turtles, it looks like a lot of folks in the county, or they come here if they have turtles. Morning. If they're having, they buy these turtles, the turtles get too big to be in a tank, or, you know, a red-eared slider, which is not indigenous to this area, a red-eared slider will live to be, I believe, 70 years old. And even in captivity, it can live a long time. So people get, you know, tired of taking care of them, they get too big. So what they do, they think they're doing the right thing, is they just let them go into the nearest pond. And that's why when you come here in the warmer months, if you come to this bridge in Nomahegan, you're gonna see a bunch of red-eared sliders competing with painted turtles and red-bellied sliders, which are indigenous here. And you're gonna see them all here, and they're pretty smart. They come up, they know about, they know how to get the food. They would literally come up to you and let you pick them up. So it's interesting, but that's right here. All right, let's not drop the phone in the water. But yeah, they're all hibernating now, but when they're not, they're all hanging out here and having a good old time. Henry likes to see what they're up to. What's up, pal? And then here's another view of the pond. So this is Nomahegan Park in Union County, New Jersey. Cranford is the town. It's a wonderful park for families, anybody, just to come out here and get some, fill up your senses. And they do a good job with this. Maybe someone in the comments could tell me the answer to this question. One year I was here with my daughter, my younger daughter, and we saw something doing the backstroke. And I thought I was seeing things. And in my mind, somebody said it's probably a muskrat. It did not look like a muskrat. I thought it was a otter, but evidently that would be very uncommon. So it's most likely a mink, but it was really cool. It was doing the backstroke, swimming, diving. I think at one point it had some kind of food in its mouth, but it's pretty awesome. All right, yeah, I'm trying to see, first time doing this, I'm trying to see if I can see any chat messages. Oh, okay, cool. All right. All right. So what else? talk to the fam here. What else is on your mind today?
Uh,
We got to share
Getting
with
warm?
everybody. It's a
Getting warm?
It's a
not-
tease though, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a
Not
tease.
freezing.
No, this is pleasant.
Looking forward to the spring.
Yeah, without a doubt. I never realized how much I appreciate the warmer weather until it's gone. And I want to be the outdoorsman, but it's cold, and you wake up, it's dark, and taking a bike ride in the cold, it takes about 15 minutes, 10 minutes just to get gear on. And anyway, those are all excuses. So here are some more lovely birds here. Someone's gonna.
I wonder if they know that he's actually picking him.
They don't look scared to me. Yeah, these birds are pretty.
Oh, somebody decorated the tree for Christmas. Cute.
Yeah,
Not gonna
it's
touch.
cute.
Not gonna touch, just gonna watch.
So here's another thing we do here. I think this is pretty common. So there's fishing here. But as you know, when you fish, if you go ahead and you leave fishing line everywhere, it gets into the water, it can harm the birds, especially fish. So if you're done with it, you just dump your stuff in here, good to go. Here's another like gazebo type of thing. I like these. They upgraded these and used, I guess, that Trex or artificial materials. So these are pretty resilient to bad weather and the year. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, and also in the distance behind it, that's Union County College. So the students can come over here and do their studies and read, spend some time. Hey, Electra, I know who you are. Our friends from North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Let me
Nice.
Oh, wait, I don't want to see my face.
Hi.
Wipe it off on this solid surface over here.
So, everybody out there, do you have any ideas for new videos when the weather gets warmer? We were talking about more kayak videos or more bicycling, but we started to realize a lot of these videos are more interesting when we interview people and involve people instead of just similar what I'm doing now, is just showing you inanimate scenery with some birds maybe, which is cool, but what do you want to see? What's interesting? I guess I should be figuring that out. All right. Oh yeah, they're going back in. Whoop. The gang's going back in for a dip. Sorry. That's a beautiful. Is that a gaggle? What would you call that? These are geese, right? Somebody could let me know. All right. So did anybody figure out what those ladders are for that we keep saying in the around? All right. Yeah, it's funny. I'm seeing the comments. Our friends in North Carolina. One of the biggest topics that goes on, it's kind of like over and over again. It's like Groundhog's Day in the house. Is do we pick up and move to a warmer climate, a less persecuting place in taxes? Because this is
Brutal.
Can we use this park because we're paying for it? I mean, you're paying for all these resources, but there's got to be a better way.
Yes.
But yeah, we swimming. Oh, swimming. So is the question, should we do more swimming videos?
No, I think
Oh,
she's
okay. Wait.
answering. I
All
think
right.
she's giving the answer to the question of what the ladder is.
Oh yeah. So
What the
Deb,
ladder
yeah,
is.
you're warm.
So it was Salika.
Oh, it was? Oh,
Electra.
okay.
Yeah,
Swimming.
Electra, sorry.
So to answer, I'll give the answer in a couple minutes, or what folks think about that ladder thing. I'll give you a hint. It's not a aesthetic decoration, and it's yellow and very visible for a specific reason. Because think of it this way: you may need that thing. Your life might depend on it.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I've never seen anybody use one, although I've seen them vandalized and broken into pieces, which would not help you if you needed it. So, yeah, and they upgraded a lot of this park here for the kids too. I'm gonna take you. I don't want to get any children in this video, but I thought they had a really cool swing setup, don't you?
Yeah. And it's new. They just opened it up last summer. They
Yeah.
just put it up last summer.
All right. All right. Well, I gotta figure out how we doing. Any comments? Anybody that we didn't answer?
No.
And this is interesting because we know everybody's pseudonym, but we don't know if they want to be
Yeah, I know.
acknowledged.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh,
You're
well,
right.
then.
So the
It's
ladder
probably
is
water.
definitely for emergency.
Yeah.
If you get stuck, if you break
Emergency
through the
rescue.
ice, for
For
example.
the people that don't listen and
Yeah,
for
you
the
go,
folks
you
that
break through the
don't
ice,
listen, yeah.
and you need. It's
So if I see somebody, I can throw the ladder out to them, I guess, or do my best to assist.
yeah.
But they recently stenciled it because before it was just a yellow ladder, and initially I thought it was just art.
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah,
It's
I
kind of
thought,
cool
like,
looking.
oh, they have art in the winter because in the other parks it's sometimes red.
Right.
It could be red as well. So,
High visibility, right?
Yeah, red and yellow.
So what, Deb? What did you mean about swimming? Help me out, because
Oh, Deb said swimming. You're right.
but yeah, I mean, literally would be for you'd be swimming, but probably not by choice. And,
Yeah.
all right, so let's go take a look at that park from a distance, and I'll show you what I meant. Yeah, but I'll tell you, I really want to continue doing these videos, but I need some inspiration because I'm like, I'll shoot footage, and then I'll say this is really terrible, like this is not interesting, so I don't end up doing anything with it. But I have some ideas. So yeah, check this out. Let me see. I don't want to stalk any of the folks, but you can see they rebuilt this thing. That's pretty. If I was a kid, I would have loved this. Yeah, so Deb, right, the ladder is definitely, it's for someone who may have fallen through the ice or fallen into the water and can't swim, and you use a ladder, so 100% for safety. So check this out. I mean, if we had this as kids, you know, Deb, growing up in, when we were in the Bronx, imagine having this kind of structure for kids. I would have been like, that is awesome. And this is just an open public park, so it's pretty neat. Then over here you can see, I don't want to get too close to these folks, but you can see that it's like a double swing, so mom's on the bottom one and the baby's on top, so that's pretty neat. All this new technology. All right, well, I don't know, Mom, do you think anything else to note, or are we gonna call this a wrap? Or anybody out there, any questions? And let us know, do you like these live streams? Should we do more of these, or was this a massive waste of your time on a Sunday? All right, well,
Ivan equals I can. Electra said that.
all right, well, thanks
So you
everybody.
can either toss the ladder to the person, or if you don't like them, then Ivan whack them in the head with it to finish them off.
I mean, those are all those are all options. But yeah, you know, our friends and everybody out there, I know. Let's
This is a joke.
yeah. But yeah, well, thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. So if you
Yep,
like these
happy
live streams,
Sunday.
let us know in the comments. Do you like these live streams? And if you're not subscribed to this channel, I'm begging you. But anyway, subscribe. But thanks for everything. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you. Have a great. Hope you have tomorrow off, which is President's Day, and all the best to everybody.
Control Henry. Say bye, Henry.